Hello everybody. So your exams are round the corner, and is it mandate that everybody should fear towards the examination? So it is like become a ritual, right? So everybody should get scared of the examination. Seriously, do you think that exams are created for that purpose? Definitely not. Why you have examinations? Examinations are going to prove yourself. But keeping it aside, do you really think that that single day is going to decide your life? One part, you may think, yes, it is very important day in my life. It is a big day in my life. Yes, if I qualify the examination in this particular day, absolutely this is what is going to decide my life. But you have to come to a realization. Even if you are not able to do that also, you will be somewhere in the life. This is not going to be the end of life, right? So this realization, please take it up to your heart such that you will never stress out for any kind of examination. Many students keep asking like, ma'am, I'm too much stressed towards the examination. Why will you stress? Imagine that you are going for a movie. Okay, so tonight you are going for a movie. Will you be stressed? Oh my God, will I get a ticket? Will you be stressed so much? You will just forget it, right? Okay, so I'll tell you one more example. You are just moving in a traffic. Okay, so there are so much of vehicles that is coming behind you. They are giving a very big horn such that you have to move ahead. Yes, so those are there. But once you reach your destination, will you remember that auto wala who just horned, or will you remember the two-wheeler who was just crossing you, overtaking you and came to the location ahead of you? Never. So these are all passing by. So please take the fear as a pass by. Don't get into it. Yes. So instead of taking up the fear, what you should do? You should be alert. You should be aware. You should know yourself better. What you know. What are the concepts that you know? Be like a boss. Enter into the exam hall as though like you are going to be a teacher. Yes. You know everything. Soon after cracking the examination, absolutely you are going to become a teacher. Right? So have that attitude now only, even before the examination. So I'll tell you honestly one good trick that I followed when I was a student, and that works now also. Even when I was a student, I used to imagine that I'm standing in front of thousands of students like you, and my students have asked a doubt question. I don't have anything in my hands, only I have my brain with me. So this is the question that is being asked or put up by my student in front of 1,000 others. So I have to prove myself. So what I will do? Will I stammer? Do you think that I will be idle? Do you think that I will look for Google? Definitely not. What I will do? How I will handle the situation? I will just think on this topic. I want to give a good solution to the student. Similarly, you imagine that your exam hall is like a student is coming to you and asking you a question like, ma'am or sir, kindly solve this for you. So it is all up to you to handle. Okay, right. So please handle it in a positive manner. Let it be a simplest question. Let it be the tough question. Whatever it is, please handle it up in a possible manner. Definitely everybody can do that. Everybody can handle the situation so easily. But the only thing is that you have to be prepared for that. Unless and until you are prepared, nothing can save you. Right? Okay. So have you ever seen the pilots? So what do the pilots do? Yes, they'll be running the flight. Yes, let it be the flight, let it be the helicopter, whatever it is. Okay. So suddenly you feel that when you are flying high in this plane, suddenly you realize that there is a kind of warning. Okay, so if you get this warning like ahead of time, okay, so you are having some 3 minutes backup time, at least you may think of a solution. So this is what is called as realization. So by this time, only 5 days passed, yes, ahead of your examination. By this time, you yourself could judge where you are standing, right? If you feel that almost you have learned everything, so there is nothing controllable under your thing. Okay, that means that you are ready, you are already alert. But just make an estimation. if at all, I'm talking about if at all, you have not prepared completely. There are 13 units, you read only 3 units. Can you believe that you will crack the examination? By luck? Maybe. Yes. There are students, I'll tell you seriously, there are students who have cracked the examination with 3 units, 2 units. Yes. But it is all up to this mind power that is bringing all the information that you have learned so far. It can also happen. So be open up. Don't lose hope. I told you to go like a boss to the examination. Please face the examination without fear. If you are facing something without fear, definitely everything will come to you. Yes? So please try out without fear. Handle your examination. Definitely that is going to help you a lot in your preparation. Yes. So seriously, you have a very big future. And this examination is not the only deciding point, but seriously, I'll tell you, it is one of the important point also. You cannot set this exam aside. I really want everybody to crack this examination. Yes, to crack this, you have to make sure that you have prepared well. Think, if at all you feel that your preparation is low, take it like a trials. It's okay. Yes, take it like a trials. Take this examination like a trial. If it is not coming to you also, it's okay. You can give in the next time. But if you feel that you have already prepared well, you have practiced well, syllabus completion is done, mock test is done, you are 100% ready, then it is up to you to make it the fullest of your brain power. Yes. So, for instance, I'll tell you that if at all there is some kind of information you feel that you have learnt, but in the exam hall you are not recollecting. Why so? Why it is not recollecting? See, I have a glass tumbler and then I'm trying to put a very big teddy bear inside the glass tumbler. Is it possible? No, isn't it? Right, but definitely in that glass tumbler I can put a small ball inside. Right? So, learn it. So, whatever you have learned, please try to recollect it. Please try to fill your question paper with the answers that you know. Don't experiment with these unknown things. If you try to explore with the unknown things, it may be rewarding, it may be punishing also. So, don't try it out. Yes? Absolutely. And a few basic things. Yes, when the examination is very close, be confident. Okay, so don't worry much. Okay, be confident in whatever things you are doing. So worrying is not going to give anything for you. Yes, in the time of worrying, please build your internal confidence. Yes, see, I'll tell you, the same class we teach for hundreds and thousands of students, right? So the same material, it is being given to everybody. But why do you think that only few are outperforming? If the material is same, everybody should get the same score because everybody is putting the same hard work in listening, in writing the notes, in memorizing. Yes, but how you see the things and how you react to the things. See, suddenly I give you a flower in front. So, few may see the flower, few may experience the flower, few may just ignore the flower. Okay, so it is all depending upon you of how to take up the examination. Please don't stress out. Please don't have fear inside you. Just relax, chill out and take it like you are only the teacher of that paper. Okay. So definitely guys, I believe in you a lot. I seriously wish everybody will crack the examination very, very nicely. So please set aside all the fear. It is not that always exams should be accompanied by the fear. Seriously, I'll tell you, I have never feared for an examination. Yes, I can say it very proudly. Yes, even if there is going to be hundreds of people in front of me, I don't have the fear. Why? Because I'm confident. Whatever I'm saying, I'm confident in it. So please build up your confidence and face the examination very, very boldly. So whatever you know, it will be reflected. Okay, and please don't take it too much to your heart. So you have studied so long, you have prepared well so long, you know, don't try to expect that somebody should appreciate you in this. Yes, be your own judge. Yes, I have studied so long, I have prepared so long, I have prepared well, whatever marks I'm going to get, I'm okay with it because I am taking it only up to my presentation or up to my preparation. Okay, so don't start this complaining game like, oh, this is not good, that is not good, my center is far away. Yes, everybody has problems. Can you spot any one person in the world who is free of problem? My God, my tire got punctured on the day of the examination. No, I missed the bus. So many hurdles will come. Seriously, I'll tell you, whenever you are trying to reach somewhere, you may face some hurdles. But when it will affect you, unless and until you react, it is going to affect you. So please don't mind of these external things. Please stay focused on what you need. Okay, right. So honestly, if you develop these skills, definitely exam handling and exam fear is not at all going to touch you. So if there is no fear, you will be in a relaxed mind. So whatever you have studied even some 10 years back, you will remember. Seriously, this happened to me personally also. So in one of the doubt clearance session, it will be brainstorming and all of you come up with very, very intelligent doubts. So one of the questions, seriously, I didn't read very nearly. So it was like 10 years back, which I studied in my UG. One of the students was asking me now. Yes, honestly, spontaneously, in 5 moments, 5 seconds, I just recollected what my teacher was teaching me at that time. Okay, so the best thing, what I think is my success is that I don't fear towards anything. Anything you ask me, if I know, I'll tell that I know and I'll give you the solution. If I don't know, I'll tell that I don't know. So what you have to do in the examination hall, if you know it, tick the answer and go. Yes, if you don't know, skip the question. That's all. Yes, simply 2 things. If you know, you're going to answer. If you don't know, you are going to skip and go. That is what is needed. So be calm, be patient, no fear, only awareness. Who will fear? If at all you are not alert, if at all you don't have any knowledge, if at all you are not ready, you will have fear. But uncontrollable things. Okay, so I got 98%. If this somebody XYZ is getting 99.999, I'm not going to be in. You cannot control, right? So do whatever you can do the best. So whatever is going to happen, let it happen on its own. Please do believe that whatever the best that is for you is only going to happen. So please face the examination with a relaxed mind. Definitely everything will come to you on your own without much efforts. Right? Okay, all the very best. I'll catch up in one more session. So this is a general motivation kind of video that I wanted to give you to come out of fear. One more special video for our CSIR NET. I'll put to last minute what are the topic you should revise and go before your examination. Chill out guys, all the very best. I'll catch you up soon. Take care.